Hey, I want you to meet Ruggles. Say hi, Ruggles. That's the best you can do. By the way, Donna and I always said Ruggles has no bones, so. Anyway, Ruggles was, and I guess still is, Donna's teddy bear. Has been for 25 years. Or more. Not even sure how you got here, Ruggles. Are you? Nah, I didn't think so. Let's just assume it was magical. You showed up one day because you both needed each other. Teddy bears and girls. Kind of a trope. And as I think about it, there's a dissonance with Donna and that trope. She was a take no prisoners person, worked hard, spoke her mind, did not tolerate fools gladly. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Hardly a woman you'd visualize in a gingham dress sewing samplers with a teddy bear on her lap. The reality was, though, at home with the people she loved and trusted, she was a sweetheart, funny AF, and cold as steel with her comebacks, subtle as an avalanche. Okay, yeah, let's go there. If I remember correctly, you were there for this one. I'd raise my voice when we argued. That's just me. When I'd raise my voice, Donna would look at me and say, "Volume is not content." Yep, you're right. She scored on that one. Lucky me. She loved you, Ruggles. Any girl would love you. Look at you. You're cute. You're furry. You're soft. You listen. You're just Ruggles, a teddy bear. That's what makes you perfect. Every night, Donna and you would fall asleep together. When she was home alone during her cancer treatments, and I was working, I was doing some consultant work, I'd imagine you were there with her. You were her friend. I know she was alone and she was, during treatment she was trying to find work too. I guess she shared with you what she never shared with me. She never really did. I mean, we would have arguments about treatment, and I'll get into that at some point. But she never really talked. It wasn't all feels and all that stuff. She shared with you, though, I bet, didn't she? Yeah, and you've never told me. It was her way of protecting me. You were there. You were there to hear her. You were her one friend she could trust. And she knew she had to protect me. Once Donna entered hospice, she asked me to bring you. She wanted you to be there. You wanted to be there too. I just know that. She didn't want to be alone when I couldn't be there. As much as I was there and I spent the day, I'm not going to make excuses. I carry the guilt. I should have just been there for the exactly 21 days she was in hospice. When it come to see her, she'd be holding you. Everything felt at peace for the moment, at least looking at the two of you together. I'd look around the room at the institutional green paint on the wall, the flowers that people had sent, the cards, and she'd be holding you. It was wonderful. She'd be sleeping. The two of you were one at peace. The day Donna died, I was home. I was walking Nina, our Westie. I was going to see a friend for dinner in the neighborhood where the hospice was and then spend the night or as long as I could with her. The charge nurse called, and you didn't know this, but you were there, you know this, and said Donna's breathing was agonal. It was a death breath she was taking. Death was close. I grabbed a cab. I jumped in. I gave him the address. I gave him directions. He took a wrong turn. I was late. Donna died alone. The hospice staff was there. You were there. I was 5 minutes late. At least that's what they told me. When I saw you beside her still body, yeah, you, I knew you were there with her in her last moments. And I also know it was hard for you to witness that. It would have been hard for me. Maybe that's my blessing. I didn't have to witness it. But I still carry the pain, the guilt that I wasn't there when she died. But you were. And I know you were there, and that's why you're here with me now. We got this, bud, don't we? Ugh. Anyway, did you cry? I cried when I saw her body. I mean, that's the truth. You were there. You saw me. The palliative care resident came in to call time of death. There was an intern with her. And I switched into let me comfort them. But I started bawling. I just couldn't help it. Are you mad at me, Ruggles, because I wasn't there? I know I'm mad at myself. Ugh, I'm not even going to say I tried the best I could. I struggle. What were her last words? What did she say? What did she hear? Well, you're home now, Ruggles. We're together. You and I. We have this story. We have these memories, which, to tell you the truth, which I'll get into in a couple episodes, about the value of memories and how all this pain lets light in. We hold space for her, don't we, at home? I know, I don't hold you when I sleep, but I'm kind of butch that way. Peace out, all.